What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Patrick here, moving on to the next midterm review questions. So we're told here that a video studio rental charges a fixed cost of $120 plus $15 per hour. And we have to find the cost as a function of hours. In part B, it's going to be the inverse. So find the hours as a function of cost. And then in part C, how many hours was the studio used for if the cost was $195. And then actually part C, I'm going to solve it with both the equations we get in A and B. I think they want you to use the inverse equation that you get in B, but I'll do it with both so you see. So let's set up some variables here. So I'm going to let C equal the cost, and then I'm going to let H equal the number of hours that you're using the studio for. So in part A, we need to have the cost as a function of hours. Well, we're definitely getting charged $120 as a base price, and then we're just getting charged $15 per hour, like that. All right, so that right there is basically the answer for part A, 120 plus 15H. Now in part B, what they want is they want the hours as a function of the cost. So what we have to do is basically rearrange this expression for H. Right? And so let's just say part B here. So if I'm going to rearrange this, what's going to happen is I'm going to bring the 120 over. So we'll have C minus 120 is equal to 15H. And then I could just divide both sides by 15. So H is basically C minus 120 over 15, like that. And then you could also, that's one format that it could be in. It could also be in the format where we split it up like that. So we could have like 1 over 15C minus 8, right? 120 over 15 would give us 8, like that. So 1 over 15C minus 8. So H equals either this or is equal to that, right? So there's different formats that you can see the function as. So that's basically A and B. And then for part C, how many hours? So we're solving for H, right? They're asking how many hours was the studio used if the cost was $195. So if we use this function here, we would plug in 195 for C and solve for H, right? So we would bring the 120 over. We would have 75 equals 15H. So then H would be what? 5 if we divide both sides by 15. So the answer is 5 hours. And then if we use here the inverse formula, so we have H equals C minus 120 over 15, which is what I think they wanted you to do. Same thing, right? We get 75 over 15, which is basically 5. So H is going to be 5. So whether you plug in that cost of 195 in the original function for C, rearrange for H, or plug it into the function where you have the hours in terms of the cost, you get an H value of 5. And that's a wrap for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want to see more videos like this, please go to my website, allthingsmathematics.com. Over there, all of the videos are organized by chapter, by section. If you feel like you need tutoring at any point, you could also hit me up. My contact details are on the website. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.